Crazy times in crypto right now. All right, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and get into the conversation right now where prices are headed in a interesting direction as we do look at what's happened with the United States and really the globe with the Venezuela conflict. And we all know what's going on there politically. But for crypto, we have to kind of talk about it. So let's talk about the action that the United States has been doing. Also, I want to get into the comments here and the reactions of the markets. So let's do that right now. And we will turn our attention to the crypto bubbles to look exactly what's happening today, right now in the market. Okay. It's a green day. We'll take it. Bitcoin back over 94,000 and Dogecoin in the top 10, sitting there at 15 cents. This was that conversation. And guys, none of this in this video is financial advice, but sharing with you my thoughts and sentiment when it does resolve around crypto. Doge is a crypto that was down below, if we look back at the last month, okay, as low as 11 cents. Okay, you guys can do the quick math yourselves. But pretty much Doge around a dime has always been a buy for me personally. But sharing with you my thoughts on this now as we see the markets are heading higher. 2026 is getting off to a hot start. Let's look at actually what's happening, okay? And before we do this, if you guys are meme coin traders, okay, here's a crypto in their pre-sale, a little bit of a spin off of the Dogecoin narrative. This is Maxi Doge, okay? Right now, the price for one Maxi Doge is at a 302765 level that will increase as this countdown does commence. So as they get closer to launch date, as the token release is getting closer, okay, these countdowns will continue. The price for one Maxi Doge will continue to increase. So the earlier, the better if you are going to get into this pre-sale. As always, guys, highly speculative. It's a meme coin, okay? It's a meme coin pre-sale to be exact. I treat these like lottery tickets, never put in more than I'm willing to lose. And if it does well, it does well. Okay, some of them do pay off. But, you know, there are some duds out there, but there are a lot of cool things that you can read about: the narrative, tokenomics, the roadmap, and how to buy. We'll get to that in a second. All you have to do is click the link down below in the description. We'll take you over to the Maxi Doge buy page. And then from there, guys, very easy to buy. You just connect with a wallet. You hit buy with crypto. You can use Best Wallet, Wallet Connect, MetaMask, and or Base Wallet. If you want to use Best Wallet, there will be a link in the description to download that. It's a non-custodial DeFi wallet that does allow you to swap, trade, do a bunch of cool things with your crypto very seamlessly, also to get into these pre-sales. So if you do want to pick up a Best Wallet, Google Play and iOS Store, free download, that link will be down below in the description. Just make sure this is the right decision for you financially. Always do your research and due diligence, okay? But back into what we came here to talk about. This is where we've seen Bitcoin surge, now at 94,000. This article was a little bit predated, but I still think it's relative to the market today. As we've seen the United States take action on Venezuela. 2026, this early rebound we've seen across all of the major tokens, Solana, Cardano, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and now the meme coins are starting to pick up some steam. Pepe coin has seen a very strong move as well. But as we do look at this movement, right, Bitcoin's back above 94. Ethereum, we've seen them rise. Okay. What happens here is a lot of people that were positioned shorting the market, we've seen a liquidation flush, as they put it. But as we do look at 180 shorts basically liquidated, this is where we've seen that over the last 24 hours. Okay. The imbalance between shorts and longs, this flushing of the market, I think, tells the story. If we are going to turn bullish, okay, it potentially could be starting right now, okay? Donald Trump saying that the United States is planning to run Venezuela with very few details out there, as Nicolas Maduro, the Venezuelan dictator, the president, whatever you want to call him, was taken into United States custody. And now we see a giant seismic shift in this oil supply, okay? Historically, crypto and oil has really been interrelated, not really dependent on one another. We've seen some oil moves from a price standpoint that's had a positive impact on crypto, and we've seen some oil moves that's had a negative impact on crypto. So more so I'm concerned with the geopolitical tensions, if this is a resulting move by China that's going to follow suit, or Russia, then it becomes more than Venezuela and not necessarily an oil situation, if that would trickle down into the chip sector or something along those lines, okay, especially if there is any kind of military conflict that does ensue, okay? So I think that that's kind of where we have a lot of volatility that does remain. From a fear and greed standpoint, we're still extremely fearful, but this macro driver, if you will, is kind of where we look at this thin liquidity, okay? If we do get a seismic kind of even a small okay, shift in that sentiment, okay, the very most small even shift in that sentiment, okay, a modest demand for crypto. We could see this destroy any kind of technical limiting factors that we have. And we will see a lot of movement here in the future side of things, in my personal opinion. That's just my opinion. It's not really gospel. It can work both ways, but if we catch a little bit of a tailwind here, it would not shock me whatsoever if crypto found its way back over 100,000 for Bitcoin, and meme coins, altcoins, all the layer ones decided to run alongside with it, okay? So that's kind of where we're at. I think that when we look for this break in the support and a move to the upside, the table's set. It's just, do we have the traders to back it up, and are we going to defy the imbalance between shorts and longs? That's essentially the question we have to answer today if we are going to trade crypto successfully. Okay, so that's what I got. If you haven't yet subscribed to 99 Bitcoins, please do so now. As I exit this video, I'll remind you, the link will be in the description if you want to download a Best Wallet and or get into that Maxi Doge presale. You can find those links in the description. Thank you once more, and we'll see you all in the next video. Cheers.